Hi guys, happy Halloween. Happy November 1st as of 1 minute ago. So today to start, I'm going to actually pull some Scrabble letters. I tried really hard to do this on Halloween, but I think this is close enough. I started it, but I didn't like it. It was too long for me to decide what I was doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letters. So I'll do dice too. I got some dice the other day, and while I was finding the dice, I found the Scrabble letters, and I'm like, that's such a good idea. So we're gonna, right away it says fail. I don't like that. Fail, F-A-I-L-U-I-G. Someone fail at your Instagram? Maybe. So we have F-A-I-L-U-I-G for the letters. For any, that's anybody's initials, significant for anybody. This Luigi. Lug. GIF. Gil with 1 L. Gale. Lag. Laugh. Like the whole not like mispronounced or misspelled or anything. Oh no, almost. Alright, well, I'll leave this here and see if I see anything else as we go along. Let's see for dice. Let's see what we get for numbers. Spirit, please, numbers of significance for Spirit. 3 and 5. 8. It could be March 5th. It could be May 3rd. Alright, let's see. It could be 35, 53. Okay, Spirit. All spirits and entities and guides and beings are welcome in my space, so long as you have good intentions for me. Hopefully we get some clear messages given the date and time. Thank you, whomever shows up. Let's start with just some general. What's a general energy for my collective? How are they feeling? And I'm also very floaty. So I couldn't not do a reading on Halloween. Now November 1st, which again my daughter's 20. It's crazy. Time is not real. I can't believe that said failure Instagram. It's pretty clear. I don't know if somebody like is trying to be an influencer and you're gonna fail at your Instagram, or like your like obsession with like social media can be your downfall. It can make you think things that aren't even true. You can drive yourself crazy because you're looking. Jesus. God. I'm not even on social media that much at all. There was a time I was, when I had nothing else like more productive like to do. It was almost like I could like vent in a way and delete everything. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me some opening general energy for the collective on this now November 1st. I can't believe it spelled out Luigi too. Like Mario Luigi? Maybe someone was Luigi for Halloween. That could be. Maybe someone's kid was. Florida. Alright, so we have I had mascara on earlier. I was wiped it all over myself. Five of Wands, Two of Cups, and Death and Ten of Cups came out together. Well, it looks like you're aggravated with someone. And, perhaps this turmoil is putting an ending to what was, a very happy situation. Knight of Cups and then the Ten of Swords. So that tells me you would take an action. Taking care of your emotions, your feelings, you know, and you put an end to whatever this was. I think that's what you're coming off of. There's like a disagreement. It seems like of two people who otherwise care about each other, you know, see eye to eye. But it was too much to get over, and really, it's the end of the. I feel like it's something, either someone said something or something happened that you can never look at that person the same way. So, like, it's done. Like, even if you can get along, even if you, whatever, you can never reach that, like, Ten of Cups, which is what came out again. And so you're like, I need that. In this whatever type of relationship it is. I'm assuming it's a love relationship, but it doesn't, you know, we'll see how everything plays out. You took actions instead to use your intellect to put an end to that. So someone did something or said something you didn't like, and you're like, I don't like that. Which is good. I feel like you were like, if you only knew what I've had to walk away from in my life, please don't test me. Please don't test me. Yeah. Like, I can walk away from you without skipping a beat. No offense. Yeah, like I can, I wouldn't even, like, change my day. That's how I feel like you're like, please don't gonna think I'm kidding. Two of Pentacles. So, you know, yeah, you had to kind of make that decision. And I think you did what was best for you. So I think that's the overall energy you kind of coming off of that. The front side of the dice are 2 1s. Snake eyes. All right. Tell me, please, and thank you. What is what's something they need to know now coming off of this little tumultuous situation even? I think it's great that you like, that's boundaries. That's good. That's real good. Proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm gonna be drunk. I don't drink, not really, but I mean, I'm so tired. I haven't drank in years. When last? At least 2 years, 3 years? I don't remember. It wasn't like a thing, you know what I mean? So I don't remember. I remember about. Alright, Spirit, thank you so much for what a great opening message. Tell me something that Colford needs to know at the moment. What's something important they need to know? Oh, stupid wind scared the crap out of me. Hold on a second. Oh, I guess I can just leave it. I have a scrunchie on my doorknob so it doesn't get stuck shut in case my cat. And it's so windy from the hurricane offshore. It's like, whoo, blew my door open and scared the crap out of me. Doing that shit. Thank you, Spirit. Can you please tell me something that needs to know now? It's High Priestess came out, and I heard, use what you know to find out what you don't know. I guess that makes sense with the High Priestess, right? Just kind of observing and watching and gathering info. Have a few, that's too many. Have a couple more, please, Spirit. Yes. Just a couple more, please, Spirit. I'm sorry. I'm just sitting here. Here we go. 8 of Pentacles. Swords. I need to pay attention at work now for something. It looks like at work, you should be observing, taking note of things, pay attention to weird things that are sticking out. you're going to be given the gift of enlightenment. So I think you're going to see the writing on the wall about a situation. And you're going to have to make a decision of what you're going to do. Yep. So unrelated to this, I think. Yeah, I think that's unrelated. This is pay attention to your surroundings at work. That's what you need to know. Don't go about your day-to-day like a normal, like Groundhog Day. Pay attention. Listen what you hear. See what you see. If something seems weird, it is. Something seems off, it is. And again, based upon whatever you see, hear, feel, you're gonna have to take that information that you got as a high priestess and figure out what to do with it. Yeah, you're gonna have to take your intuition and your enlightenment, your new knowledge, and figure out what to do with it. How to alchemize it. You're gonna leave, you're gonna do whatever. Maybe it may not be like a leave or something like that. It's something you find out about something, some sketchy situation at work. Wheel of Fortune. So you're gonna have to decide what to do about it, if anything, and that is going to that whatever that decision is setting the trajectory for the next arc of your story cycle. Yep. Yeah, and if you're just coming off of this situation you just dealt with, you're probably not focused at what's going on at work, you know what I mean? You still have this situation in the back of your head. So I think that's why this is what you need to know, is pay attention. Let's see what you don't see coming. I censored most of my decks, except for the little ones. They all have little electrical tape sensor boxes. I kind of hate it, but I never know which way I'm going to do the camera until I do it. It really all depends on how I feel that day. I don't even know what this is. I don't know what this is. All right, Spirit, can you tell me something my collective should be don't see coming. Rather. What the hell? I guess we'll have reversals in this deck. So if that's the case, I guess I hate shuffling this way. Oh, this is gonna kill me. I'm gonna fix it right after. To make them messed up. I hate it. I can't even, it doesn't even work. My hands don't even do it. I automatically want to shuffle the other way. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I like to be all in a row. Nice little row. Alright, let's see. Everything happens for a reason. What this collective needs to be aware of. What they don't see coming. The Hierophant. Something they don't see coming. I need another thing for these ones. Something collective doesn't see coming. And then in reverse. Ten of Cups in reverse. I wonder what the Moon in reverse is for this deck. I don't do reversals, so I know it's not necessarily just the opposite, you know. Misinterpretation. It is a card of Pisces. Reverse, the moon casts its dark shadow. Confusion, unhappiness, wishing to dig oneself out of the darkness, but not quite knowing how. Okay. Let's see what's the Hierophant. Wisdom, conformity, and tradition. Well, yeah, I know that. You know. Someone might be having like a spiritual awakening of some sort. Cause that can be kind of like depression at first, you know? It feels like it. You feel like you're in the dark. I feel like, you know, everything feels kind of heavy. Let's see what you could be and not see it coming after going through all this. And kind of, you know, setting your boundaries, showing that you've learned lessons. You know, and depending on how you deal with this thing at work, you could be ready for the next step. And you don't see it coming. Because you don't know. There is a next step. Just kind of going along with your life, which is when it happens. Not when you're like, okay, I want to do this. I mean, of course, yes. Manifest. Work towards your goals. Make a vision board. Whatever it is you need to do to keep yourself motivated is fine. But don't obsess over anything. Just go about your life. And then you'll be like, oh, that's a good idea. I'm going to do this. I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. I'm going to do this. You know, just kind of wing it. Ten of Cups reverse. Broken family. Misaligned values. Fleeting dream. Yeah, the Ten of Cups reverse. Take happily ever after. Oh, reverse, the Ten of Cups happily ever after distorts into oblivion. Taking connection and turning it into separation. Harmony into chaos, and closeness into drifting apart. So... You might find something out. too. You might find something out. It's causing depression. Let's see. What else do they not see coming? Wheel of Fortune, Change of Fate. It still could be a spiritual, like, awakening, but it could also be that, someone with knowledge, some type of mentor or teacher or someone you look up to anyways, or someone, of religious cloth, or someone of that ilk to you. What the hell? Made you confused. Oh my goodness. Made you confused enough to either A, kick you into some awakening or spiral you into like a depression, you know? Judgment. I think that's more the same of the, how did we get here? Like, assessment, you know what I mean? Like, when something crazy happens and you're like, how the hell? Like, when you hear people having, like, whole ass other lives, like, families, you're like, how the fuck? And you're, like, thinking, why didn't I see this? You know? If you've ever had something happen that you've had that obsessive, like, why didn't I see this? Maybe this, like, this time. Yeah, this time. This was something. You know what I mean? Like, things like that. You know? It's too much. You can't do that, because you will spiral right out of control. It's hard, but you can do it. You have to learn healthy rerouting of your thought pattern. When you start to go down that road, you have to be like, no. No, we're not gonna go there. And do something constructive with your thoughts. Practice just like any other muscle. Your brain. My dad used to say that all the time. Page of Cups. Listen to your, like, little pops of intuition. You're gonna get some new, I don't know. You gotta realize something. I think, during all this overthinking, all the judgment, and, you know, in the midst of everything changing, and, like, what the hell's going on, something's gonna be like, you're gonna find that needle. And you're gonna question it at first. Don't question it. You're right. You know you're right. Whatever that is, that you're like, is this it? Yes. Yes. Whatever it is that when you come across it or you think about it or you whatever makes your heart like, yes. Yes. With the devil. This could be addiction too. Whatever it is you find out, it's like, again, kind of nodding back here. But I feel like if that's already energy, what is this you don't see coming? Oh my god, is this another? Unless you let the same person back in, then well. Or you find out more stuff, that might be it. It could be. Yeah, if this is still your energy, like you're just walking off of this. This could be something like, oh, you guys like just broke up. And like, yeah, but like, did you know this? And you're like, what? What do you mean? Or the Two of Pentacles is saying you had decided whether or not to leave. I feel like, yeah, you couldn't look at that person the same way anymore. And for all intents and purposes, it was over, but it's hard. It's hard to just do it. I feel like you are, you know? So still, good job. He might be cheating on you with someone while you're at work. And maybe that's what you find out. Maybe that's the last straw, or he's cheating on you with somebody you work with. Or she. He or she. I don't know why. Oh, because of Hierophant. I guess I was looking at. Yeah. And you're like, what? From starting out as a high priestess, you become the one with the knowledge, so then you become, you know, the Hierophant. And you're like, what the fuck? And that's another Wheel of Fortune. And Judgment. Yeah. Because of that, whatever that little intuition was. This is what you don't see coming. Which is a continuation of what you're going through right now, so get ready. Get ready. I hope you don't like go home and find out, or you find out this is like a way past thing. Maybe talking to somebody like, yeah, I don't know, I think I'm gonna finally break up with whatever. And they're like, yo, you haven't yet? Because did you know this? And you're like, no. I don't know. Something's fishy. Something. Well, somebody told me they saw them with so-and-so here while you were here. Like, yeah, I was like a long time ago that I was there. What do you mean? I don't know. It's like somebody you haven't seen in a long time. I'm like, yeah. I could have sworn this person said that they had seen blah 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 with this person. I thought you knew. I thought you guys must have broke up or something. And you're like, what? You know, whatever's going on at work, maybe you end up leaving work. And that's how you find out either, again, it was while you were at work or with somebody you work with. Because now also somebody's like, oh, you're not working there anymore? Why? What happened? Blah, 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 blah. And maybe that's the person who they seen the person with, you know? This is all speculation. I don't know any more of this deck. Let's see. Let's get some guidance. Oh my god, bottom of the deck is still the devil, and I just shuffled the crap out of it. So that's the energy of this, that little message there. It's like all of that addiction and lust and greed and envy and vanity and all that. There's no other window open. My daughter's, what could be the gaps under the doors in the hallway. So. It's so windy. It's very windy. Thank you, Spirit. Let's just get some guidance here. It helps me when the cards are slippery. What's some guidance for the collective, please, Spirit? Move to a different state, I think, maybe. Change professions, friend groups, and lovers. Okay. Sometimes you gotta do it. Listen, going from someone who my best friend and I used to be like, no, we can't be apart. She has to sleep over even on school nights. So much so to the point we got her bus to pick her up at my house for a different school because we didn't want to be alone or without each other. I can be a little bit of a folly to do. The moon came out again. Advice for, well, guidance. Eight of Cups. So instead of having the moon in the reverse in your darkness and despair, it's saying, you know, it's okay to feel your emotions. The moon is water. It's very emotional. It's okay to feel your emotions. It's okay to sit back and see what the moon is illuminating to kind of take baby steps into what is gonna be shown when the sun comes out. You know, if this is a trickle out, get ready because there will be the reveal. You know, and the Eight of Cups. Get yourself out of the situation. You know, you can go to you have a better situation that you are worth. If you want it. And that's worth anything. Again, if I feel like this is all very closely tied somehow, or someone knows and didn't say, or it's someone at work, it's like their friend, or it's like there's some weird something that there's another person who knows what's going on and didn't tell you. It has something to do with work. I don't know what it is in work. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's somebody you work with. I don't know if it's their friend and they're like, oh my god. And they didn't know at first. And this person's like, yeah, I met this person. And you're like, oh my god, that's this person's like boyfriend or husband or whatever. And they're like, what? And you're like, oh my god. And they can't tell you because that's like best friend. But you're my work best friend. It seems like that type of Office fucking episode, you know? And then Four of Pentacles. Hold on to what you believe and what you know in your foundation, in yourself, in your morals, and your boundaries, and you know what I mean? I think this is a good time to hoard things. Page of Swords. Go. And someone like betrayed you the way this seems. Go sing it from the rooftops. Take your new enlightenment, your new way of thinking, your new way of looking at things, your new information, and go tell everybody about it. No, you don't necessarily have to do that, but be like, okay, learn your lesson and move on with that new way of thinking into a new plan. See you later, bye. You know, and it's okay to make mistakes. Like, maybe this is your first go around at some type of situation like that. It's okay. You're learning. And now, before you know it, you're going to be a knight. Or you're going to move forward with determination and manifest and focus on hitting your goals. That's your guidance too. Move forward. Focus on your goals. Who cares what all these people are doing? They're a mess. Stop letting people drag you into their trauma. And one more, please, for guidance. Yeah, you don't need people's trauma. Like, I feel like, for myself, I'm like, I make my own mess well enough, thank you. I don't need anyone else's. I don't need anyone else's. But I also don't take things personal. Yeah, and you have the strength to do it. You do. Sorry. Yeah, I think the Five of Wands is your initial, like, turmoil about it, because that's what you're going through now. You know, Death of the Ten of Cups, and then Ten of Cups in reverse, which is Death of the Ten of Cups, is pretty profound. The Hierophant at the bottom of this deck. You got the juice now. Alright. I'm gonna go to bed. I am most likely gonna do another video tomorrow or Sunday. Or both. I'm trying to nail down how I want to do the shorts. I'm not really sure yet. I'm playing with it. If anybody likes one style more than the others, feel free to let me know. Alright guys, happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Before we know it, it's gonna be my birthday. Thanksgiving first. My birthday's the day after this year. Alright. Like and subscribe if you're feeling my vibe. I'll see you on the next video. Good night, guys.